This month, my gorgeous Geminini, you are going to make absolutely amazing, and I mean incredible, discovery. What are you going to discover, and what are you going to realize? It's going to open the door to all sorts of opportunities. This in itself means that a new life is about to begin. My gorgeous Geminini, when it comes to like numerology, your number is 2705. This is a really, really specific combination of numbers which is trying to make you aware of, to listen to your heart. You have to listen to your heart when you make this discovery. You have to listen to your heart when you realize that there is so much to do, so much to explore. You really need to understand how important this is going to be when it comes to your entire life in general. Like, oh my God, this in itself is yet again going to revive you. This in itself is going to start the process of the whole new life. The brand new beginning is waiting for you, my gorgeous Geminini. And all you need to do when you make that incredible, amazing discovery, when it comes to something you're going to connect to like there is no tomorrow, something which is going to inspire you, something you will want to explore, something you will want to do. Just you thinking about it, oh my God, you're going to feel like how you haven't felt in absolute ages. And this is the specific energy. I need you to understand how important it is to follow. Again, this is a lot to do with your own destiny, my gorgeous Geminini. And that's why this is going to be so important, because what are you going to discover? It's not going to happen like, oh yeah, it's just a coincidence. No, baby, no. You've been through so much. You honestly have been through so much, my gorgeous Geminini, within the last couple of years. And all those negativities that you've been through are about to turn upside down. This is a lot down to your karma, but it's also a lot down to the certain things you were doing within the last 2 or 3 years. Again, within the last 2 or 3 years, I've seen this before, my gorgeous Gemini, and I'm seeing this again. Within the last 2 or 3 years, you have been playing such a big role, such a crucial role, much bigger role than you can possibly imagine in other people's lives. Bless your heart, you didn't even realize this, okay? And that's why these blessings that you are going to have when it comes to the month of August are going to be absolutely doubled. So this discovery you're going to make, this is one of the biggest blessings you've ever had, literally. So when it comes to the very 1st of August, for example, how this month it's actually going to start. I've got an itchy nose, sorry. How this month is going to start on the very 1st of August. You are going to have such a happy surprise. This surprise, this in itself, it's going to be a happy surprise because it's to do with something that has one broke your heart so much, so badly, and you did not even like to think about it, to be quite honest with you. It's to do with an element of your life. It's to do with a stage of your life where your heart was broken so terribly, so badly, that you decided to kind of like push this towards the back of your mind. That's okay. We do this sometimes. We go in order to go forward in our lives. Sometimes things can be so difficult that we decide to repress them at the back of our mind so we can focus on other things. But at some point, this is going to come up, and you are going to be reminded of this, either because you need to reflect on this in order to move on, or you're going to be reminded because you've had such a lovely surprise like this one, baby, where you're going to be reminded of this with a big smile on your face, and you're going to be reminded yet again how much has something broke your heart, at some point. So this happy surprise you're going to have is going to be when it comes to something that has broken your heart at some point, and that made you feel so negative and so uncomfortable, you decided to kind of like repress this. You decided to push this at the back of your mind. So this in itself, you are going to be very, very happy, because you will know that there's some kind of a problem has been resolved. And the fact that there's some kind of a problem has been resolved, this is really going to surprise you, and it's going to put you in such a good mood. Oh my God, you are going to feel so good at that moment in time. But also, you need to pay attention to the idea which you had, that you're going to be reminded of in between the 1st and the 3rd of August. You will be reminded of some kind of idea which you had absolutely ages ago, but you couldn't do anything when it comes to that particular idea because of this problem which you actually had. My important advice here is to take this idea very, very seriously. There is a reason why you're suddenly going to be reminded of this idea, because you will be thinking how much your life has been affected. It was like a bit of a negative spiritual domino that has been going around for a while. So that's why this idea, it's again going to come to the surface. You really need to understand that now it's time to start considering this idea which you had before, that you're going to be reminded of very, very seriously indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Geminini, it's going to be on the 3rd of August. On the 3rd of August, oh God, 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 I'm not being funny, but there is something which is going to come to an end. And what is going to come to an end? It's like really to do with a group of people. Okay, with a group of people, you will realize that maybe the certain group of people is no longer good for you. You will realize that a certain group of people is making you feel uncomfortable. You will realize that a certain group of people is been draining your energy and has been draining your energy for absolute ages. And you will also realize that this is kind of starting to affect you unnecessarily, almost as if you are like kind of seeing a group of people or dealing with a group of people just because, like, I don't know, it's like you kind of got used to it, but then again at the same time it's like it's just affecting your energy and vibration in a negative way. And that's why it's important for you to kind of move on from this. So this is what's going to happen on the 3rd of August. You have no idea how important, my gorgeous Gemini, this going to be for you. Whatever this group of people is about, or whoever this group of people is, maybe it's just going to be like, maybe it's just to do with a couple of people, or maybe it's to do with the one person and a group of people, but that particular one person who's causing all sorts of negativity. The negativity can be a very powerful vibration in itself, which can kind of motivate and manipulate other people without other people even being aware of it. Okay, so whatever this is, whoever this is, or whoever this was created by, you realizing, what, I need to move on from this. And how you're going to come up to this conclusion, it's because you will just want to you will realize that this is affecting your spirit. It's affecting your soul. So you will, when you think like, oh, I want to move on from this, you will be thinking about, protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and also moving. You will most certainly be moving towards much better and much more beautiful and much more peaceful lifestyle. When we find ourselves being surrounded by the people that have got like a negative impact on us, the best way to be to move on. But I know it's not always easy. But now, not only you're going to make this decision, but you are most certainly going to do something crucial in between the 3rd of August, for example, and the 11th of August, in between the 3rd of August, sorry, in between the 3rd of August and the 10th of August, you are already going to make a very significant step when it comes to you really starting this process for sure, for real, and moving on, moving forward with your life and stepping away from this like, kind of group of people that has got a very negative impact on your life. The next important date, my gorgeous Geminini, it's going to be on the 11th of August. On the 11th of August, you are going to have an amazing, incredible, a mind-blowing idea. Something is going to inspire you beforehand. Something is going to inspire you beforehand. Something it's not only going to inspire you, but it's going to be like enlightening experience. You are going to have an enlightening experience on the 11th of August, and then something is going to inspire you, and then you're going to have this amazing, incredible idea. Listen to me very carefully. You, when it comes to that idea, you're also, it's not only about an idea, but you're going to make an important decision then and there when it comes to that idea, which is absolutely brilliant. And this is why by the time you get to the 15th of August, like, oh my God, this is why by the time you get to the 15th of August, my gorgeous Geminini, because of this idea which you've had, because of this decision that you've made, by the time you get to the 15th of August, oh my God, you are going to have such an amazing little adventure. You are going to have a little adventure because of that particular idea. You will need to go somewhere. You will need to do something. And once you go somewhere and once you do something, connected to this particular idea, connected to that a decision that you made, once you go somewhere and once you do something on the 15th of August 2024, you are indeed going to have some kind of a little adventure. And this particular adventure, there is something you're going to find out. There is something you're going to realize. You're going to open your eyes and you're going to realize how much more there is to that particular idea. Oh my God, what are you going to find out? It's going to be absolutely crucial. Oh my God, you know why? Because immediately you are going to start thinking about changing your plans here. You're going to go into this mode, this planning mode, but also you're going to realize that, you know what, at this stage of your life, your priorities are going to start to change, and this is the vibration that you need to follow. And thank God, I'm glad you're going to do just that, my gorgeous Geminini. Absolutely brilliant. So there is going to be on this particular day some kind of a change of plans here. Indeed, absolutely brilliant. On the 16th of August, I'm not going to lie to you, my gorgeous Geminini, but on the 16th of August, okay, something negative is going to happen. Something negative is going to happen. It's going to be an unexpected situation, which is really kind of going to affect your balance a little bit, because something is going to happen unexpectedly. Something is going to come to an unexpected, like kind of abrupt end here. Okay. But, and first of all, you're going to be like a really kind of, you're going to be like a really surprised. You're going to feel like a little bit down, and you're going to be thinking a lot about it, because this is going to affect your balance just a little bit. Just remember, something is going to come to an unexpected end here. And that in itself, you have no idea how important is to be when it comes to your life, when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, and when it comes to you opening up to other perspectives, to other possibilities. This is going to lead towards something absolutely monumental, and it's going to bring the best, and I mean the best, my gorgeous Geminini, out of you. Absolutely brilliant. And that in itself means by the time, my gorgeous Geminini, you come to by the time you come to the 18th, by the time you come to the 18th of August, you are going to have a vision. You are going to have a vision, when it comes to what are you going to do, and when it comes to thinking about your near future, when it comes to there are so many contributing factors going to be going on here, my God. But that vision, how you want your life to be, that vision in itself is going to make you feel alive again, my gorgeous Gemini. But I will tell you that you would never, ever, ever have this crucial vision. This vision, it's going to be so vivid, but you would never have this vision unless you were going through this kind of negative situation on the 16th of August in the first place. And sometimes, it is to do with the tower. And sometimes, people are like, no, the tower cannot be good. No, baby, no. Sometimes something can come to an abrupt end, and we can be affected and we can be scared for a day or two. But then, it doesn't mean that, other doors are not going to open. It doesn't mean that everything is going to be negative. It doesn't mean that, this is actually going to work in your favor in such a superb and rather sacred way. And this is why this is going to be so important. You're spiritually going to open up. And that's why you're going to have this mind-blowing vision on the 18th of August. And this vision is going to happen at a time when you're relaxing, when you're chilling out. You're going to be doing something. You're going to be doing something completely different. You will be enjoying yourself. Maybe if you like knitting, you will be knitting. Do you know what I mean? If you like painting, you will be painting. I don't know. Maybe if you like gardening, you will be gardening. But this vision is just going to come to you the moment in time when you're really relaxing and you're doing something that you're really enjoying yourself. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Gemini. And what you also need to understand, this vision, when I say vision, it's like, when it comes to you realizing a lot, when it comes to your life, what's missing in your life and how you want your life to be. But I'm talking about a near future. And I'm talking about you connecting to yourself and reconnecting with yourself like never before. And that in itself is going to bring this absolutely mind-blowing result when it comes to you feeling things so deeply and so vividly that you're going to be left with absolutely no option but to follow through. And that's exactly what my advice here is, my gorgeous Gemini. It's still on, yeah. My gorgeous Gemini, indeed. Because that vision, it's also going to lead towards your own victory, towards a huge achievement. Look where this vision is going to lead towards a big mama sitting on a poor little horse. No, I'm joking. Now, this victory is going to, this vision is going to lead towards a huge moment, towards a huge success, towards a huge victory, towards a huge recognition. Do I need to say any more, my gorgeous Gemini? This is going to be extremely, extremely important. The next date is going to be on the 20th of August. On the 20th of August, ooh la la, you're really going to have such a good news, such a positive news about something that has been giving you headaches. Oh my God. And this important news that has been giving you headache, I think it's to do with something with the finances or money, or maybe you wanted to buy something and you just didn't know how to do that, but the very positive news that you're going to have on the 20th of August, it's pretty much so to do with something financial, and it's pretty much so to do with some finances that you were like kind of worrying about, because I know that before you would go to sleep, you would be like kind of, thinking about this problem quite a lot. And that has actually affected you spiritually. That has actually affected you spiritually as well, believe me or not. So what you can kind of, not only this is going to be positive news, but it's not only about that, about money and finances, positive, very positive news. But it's more about this aspect of your life. From the 20th of August onwards, how spiritual you're going to become. Oh my God. Welcome back, my baby. How spiritual you are going to become, my gorgeous Gemini, from the 20th August onwards. Absolutely brilliant. Prepare for this. Lots of signs, lots of synchronicities. You're going to find yourself doing things you haven't done in ages in terms of spirituality. You're going to find yourself thinking about starting to try new things when it comes to your spirituality, maybe to reconnect with the like-minded souls, like-minded people. It's really going to be beautiful, because this in itself is going to bring a life, in its own, So this is why this is going to be absolutely brilliant. So don't be surprised when you're suddenly thinking about trying to start something spiritual or try something spiritual, or suddenly you're going to find yourself maybe thinking about certain things you didn't think in absolute ages. In terms of spirituality, you are coming out of something very dark and negative that has been affecting your spirituality. It almost started to affect your personality, spirituality. This is like kind of can become quite heavy and very dangerous if we do kind of have something like this taking over our lives, because it is to do with something you were worrying about so much that almost affected you in like a really negative way. So this is why you're going to feel so light, after the 20th of August. In between the 20th of August and at the end of that month, until the end of that month, you're going to feel full of energy. You're going to feel really positive. You're going to feel really light. And also in between the 20th and the end of that month, your body your body is going to try to make you aware of which part of your body do you need to heal. So just pay attention to it, because that normally works with all this which I've just mentioned. So your body is going to try to let you know and make you aware of which part do you need to heal. Okay, the next important date is going to be on the 22nd of August. On the 22nd of August, my gorgeous Gemini, you know that you are on the 22nd of August, you are like, this is again, there are two positive news you're going to have, two positive informations on the 22nd of August. And this is like a really kind of these two positive news and informations that you're going to have on the 22nd of August are going to make you feel so brave to actually deal with some kind of like an ongoing problem, ongoing, very, very difficult and very long problem in your life, some kind of a very heavy, heavy, heavy burden. This burden became very, extremely heavy within the last couple of months or so. This burden became really, really heavy within the last couple of months or so, my gorgeous Gemini. So this in itself, you see how good this month is going to be. Very positive, very positive. My gorgeous Gemini, I don't think you've had such a positive month in a very, very long time. So this is brilliant. And on top of that, you are reconnecting with yourself on a spiritual level. This is going to be mind-blowing, which means that everything that happens after this point, you will see in an enlightening way. If you didn't have this situation on the 20th of August, where you reconnect with yourself, perhaps you wouldn't even be able to come to certain conclusions like how you're going to have it now. So it's not necessarily only about a couple of positive news that you're going to have, which are going to put you in such a good mood in order to kind of do something really specific when it comes to an ongoing problem, a long ongoing problem, burden in your life. It's not only it's not necessary, it's like kind of wouldn't happen if you did not, if this situation didn't take place on the 20th of August. This is what I'm trying to say. So the bottom line is that there is an important step you're going to make when it comes to this burden, this problem. And my God, for the last couple of months have been very, very difficult, especially when it comes to this problem or burden, ongoing problem in your life. But this is actually going to be resolved for the first time ever. Okay. The next important date, it's going to be on the 24th of August, okay, 2022, on the 24th of August. On the 24th of August, okay, you are going to be, there is a certain risk that you're going to need to take. There is a certain risk that you're going to need to take. But and of course that you're going to find this extremely challenging. And when it comes to this risk that you're going to be taking, it's really a lot to do with this very interesting possibility, very, very interesting possibility you are going to become aware of. And that possibility that you're going to become aware of, it's going to come from somebody who is in your life. It's going to come from somebody who you trust. It's going to come from somebody who you know. It's going to come from somebody who's really gorgeous in every single possible way. That particular person is going to tell you something. That particular person is a very consistent person in your life when it comes to that person telling you certain things, certain news on like kind of regular basis. And this particular person is going to play an important role when it comes to this, because through that person you're going to understand that there is some kind of possibility, an important possibility for you. This is going to be a very important possibility, really, really personal, very, very personal, and you will indeed understand why am I saying this. Trust me. And you're going to find this challenging, but then again, this challenge is going to end up as something very, very successful, my gorgeous Gemini. Indeed, this challenge, it's going to end up being very, very successful. So this is why this is going to be so important for you to understand. The next important date, it's going to be on the 25th of August. Oh God, on the 25th of August, oh my God. Okay, I had to say something, isn't it? On the 25th of August, you just need to put your point across, because maybe there is somebody who is talking about you in a bad way to somebody else, and I don't like this whatsoever. There is a one person who's talking like kind of negatively about you to the other people in your life, and I'm not talking about like some silly people or something like that. I mean, I'm talking about like a people who are very close to you, people in your life. But I'm also talking about the one specific person whom you had a certain problems with. Someone is like kind of, I don't know, I don't trust this person on the 25th of August. So you're really going to need to put your point across. So someone is, look, like this. Someone in your life is trying to badmouth you, or someone in your life is talking about you in a bad way to somebody else, just because they're trying to get something out of that person, for example. And that's why they're bad mouthing you, if that makes sense. And I don't like this whatsoever. I don't like this whatsoever. And I think you were aware of this before. That person is being very selfish. That person is being really rude. And that person is like kind of saying things that they shouldn't say to this other person or this other group of people. But this is only out of their own interest, because that person is trying to get something from them. Like, for example, I know it sounds really confusing, but it's bad mouthing you. It's saying something that you're not. It's saying that person is saying that you're doing something that you're not doing. And it's nothing that you weren't aware of before, because it's to do with the person who you had the problems before. This is either a family member, like a family member, like a maybe very close friend, for her, perhaps extremely close. But then again, what type of a very close friend would kind of act in this particular way? So it's most likely a very, very, because we choose our friends, and it's most likely some kind of a family member that maybe you need to be a little bit careful about, because they're trying to do something behind your back, and it's time to open your eyes, and it's time to put your point across. You play exactly the same game, baby. Yes, I said you play exactly the same game, baby. You don't go there and have a go at that people, but you go and talk to these other people that person has been bad-mouthing you without even mentioning anything. You know that the actions are much stronger than words, my gorgeous Gemini. This is the time to kind of focus on action, and it's time to do things, and it's time to show your spirit, show your soul. I'm not telling you to go and fight and argue. No, baby, no. This would bring this situation somewhere where you don't want it to be. It would just end up opening up a whole new kind of bloody worms that you don't want, my gorgeous Gemini, whatsoever. But it is your sign, I suppose, in the weirdest possible way, that you need to spend more time with certain people, and not that particular person, but with the people that person was bad mouthing to you. too, for example. So that's why this is going to be so important indeed. The next date is going to be on the 26th of August. On the 26th of August, you are going to be thinking about starting this project. And this project that you're going to be thinking about starting, my gorgeous Gemini, it's going to be so brilliant for you because, on one hand, it's going to set you free. It's going to liberate you. You know why? Because on another hand, it's going to make your life so much more practical in every possible way. In every possible way. This is why this is going to be significant. The next important date, my gorgeous Gemini, it's going to be on the 28th of August. On the 28th of August, you have to be very, very careful here because on the 28th of August, something is going to be offered to you. You're going to have some kind of offer and some kind of possibility. I mean, I suppose I told you that you have to be careful, but you don't really because you're going to do the right thing. First of all, you're going to become so excited about this offer, about some kind of opportunity or something like that. But then very soon, you're going to realize that this is not the right opportunity for you because your intuition is going to be like, no, baby, no. And I can see it being a little, and you're going to realize this, thank God. And I can see that you're going to be a little bit sad, a little bit negative, a little bit down. You're going to need to accept that this is not for you, this offer and this opportunity, at least not at this stage of your life. This offer and opportunity that you're going to need to accept, like it's not good for you. Seriously, all you need to do is just follow your intuition. The reason why, because you're going to be extremely intuitive. Just remember, there are going to be a couple of signs, synchronicities are going to be like, no, baby, no. The reason why is that because by the time you get to the, I would say like about last week of September, this is August now, yes, I know. But by the time you get to at around the last week of September to the beginning of October 2024, this is when you are going to have a real proper opportunity when it comes to this. So you do not have to wait that long whatsoever. But I do know that first of all, you're going to be excited and then you're going to feel like a little bit happy because you're going to realize that this is not going to be for you purely because you're going to be ridiculously spiritual, my gorgeous Gemini, indeed. The next important date, it's going to be on the 30th of August. Okay, on the 30th of August, my gorgeous Gemini, you really need to follow your heart. Someone is going to need your help. Okay, someone is going to need your help, and this is going to sound the weirdest thing ever. You have to follow your heart on the 30th of August. Someone is going to need your help. You're going to need to give something to someone. That's how I see it. Okay, so someone is going to need your help. Just follow your heart because your heart is going to be telling you, help this person, but your mind is going to be telling you, I don't know, there is some kind of like a friction in between you and this particular person. But I suggest you to follow your heart because this and to actually to give something to this person, you know, and you're going to need to help someone by giving something to this person, and by you helping out this person, by you giving something to this person, you're actually going to protect yourself, you're going to protect your energy, and you're going to protect your money, and you're going to protect your finances. Now, I know this sounds really weird, but this is exactly what I see. Okay. So when it comes to you understanding that you need to help someone, you just have to follow your heart. Just remember, it's part of your intuition anyway. And the last important date, my gorgeous Gemini, it's going to be on the 31st of August 2024. You are going to be so, so, so indecisive like you've never been. You're going to be really indecisive because there is a very interesting and eye-opening experience you're going to have. This interesting and eye-opening experience you are going to have, you're going to realize that there is some kind of you will realize exactly what you want to do, and you will realize that there is some kind of decision that you're going to need to make immediately, but you're going to become really worried and really frustrated because you will feel like, oh my God, I can't make this decision because this issue, this problem, another problem you're going to be thinking about, something is going to come up, some problem, and this is going to like really, oh God, like put you off a little bit. And then the most amazing thing is that not that long after that moment in time, still on the 31st of August, how crazy things are going to happen. You will get some kind of a news, some kind of a message, and this is really going to surprise you. You're going to be thinking like, "Oh my God," and you're going to realize again how spiritual you are, how psychic you are, how in tune you are, because that message that you are going to have. Hallelujah. It's going to be connected to that issue that has been preventing you to make this decision in the first place. And this is all going to happen on the same day. How crazy this is going to be, my gorgeous Gemini. This is all going to happen on the same day. You're going to realize that that particular issue did not come to an end, but it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. But the bottom line is you will know that, now you will be able to make this decision, how excited you're going to become, how creative you're going to become, and I know that the part of this decision also that has been preventing you to kind of make this decision, there were also elements of, oh, it's going to be a hard work, hard road ahead. All this is about to be lifted now. And all this you're about to see in a completely different light. You are, my gorgeous Gemini, most certainly moving forward. When it comes to those of you who are single and ready to mingle, where did I put a single? When it comes to those of you, no, sorry, when it comes to those of you who are in relationships, my gorgeous Gemini, this is really important because, your partner is actually going to really, your partner is going to find out something really significant. What your partner is going to find out, it's really kind of going to be crazy. It's really going to be maybe almost like a little bit worrying, but not, it's nothing to do with your personal situation. It's nothing to do with your life, or it's nothing to do with your partner's life. But what your partner is going to find out, it's like, oh my God, it's like a little bit scary. And maybe it's to do with an outside world. For example, there is some kind of crazy information that your partner is going to find out. And it's almost crazy to think that this is happening. And that's how you're going to feel. Oh my God, it's almost crazy to think that this is happening. This is how your partner is going to feel. But this information you're going to find out, it's honestly, it's crazy. And how you're going to feel, it's like, I cannot believe that this is happening. Again, nothing to worry about because it's nothing to do with your life, personal life, but it's to do with the certain things on the outside. And here, what your partner is going to find out, first of all, you're going to find crazy, but then you're going to realize that so many times you were talking about this, you were mentioning this situation, something that you were both kind of scared of. Now, it's very important to come up with a really a quick plan, really quick plan when it comes to exactly what you're going to find out. This really quick plan, you are on one hand gonna, by following this plan, you're going to protect each other, my gorgeous Gemini, because you will do the right thing. But also by following this plan, not only you're gonna protect yourself, you're gonna protect your life, you're gonna do the right thing, but this is all gonna change your lives. It looks like that something scary and negative that you're gonna find out is going to be playing absolutely crucial role when it comes to you making this mind-blowing decision, which to start with, it's going to seem like a smart and intelligent decision, which is what it is. But you're both not going to realize that the whole new life, the whole new world for both of you, it's about to begin. You are about to cross this powerful spiritual bridge towards a whole new life. because of this. So maybe an element of fear was needed in order for you to make this crucial decision when it comes to both of you moving on with your life towards such a towards a beautiful towards such a beautiful stage indeed. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, that was for relationships, yeah. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Geminini, you know that you are first of all gonna make a some at around the 20th of August. You're gonna make some kind of decision, like to go somewhere and do something, and something important to you, okay? And something really random is going to happen. There is this person who's going to cross your path. I really like this person in so many different ways. There is this person who is going to cross your path. But then again, this person, this is going to be such a happy and lovely surprise again when it comes to this person, because not only there is this gorgeous person going to cross your path, but at the same time, they are gonna like kind of almost as if they're going to offer their heart to you so quickly. It's an attraction in between two people that I find absolutely crazy. You're going to find this person irresistible, and this person is going to find you irresistible. Okay, and I like this so much. For the first time in a very long time, you will feel things you haven't felt in absolute ages. Honestly, my gorgeous Geminini, you're going to start worrying about yourself. You're going to start worrying about yourself. This person is really going to turn your life upside down. And I mean this in the best possible way. Listen to me carefully. Even if that person doesn't turn up by the end of August, that person is probably going to turn up at around September, for example. Sometimes certain signs, it happens slightly earlier. Sometimes it happens at exactly the same time, and sometimes it happens slightly later. For the first time in absolute ages, you're gonna feel right directly from your heart how much do you want to like kind of commit to somebody. Maybe you will like kind of, maybe you feel like you want to commit to somebody straight away, but not on this level. Not on this level. Honestly, for the first time in absolute ages, or maybe for the first time in your life, you're gonna feel this deep, mind blowing connection to somebody. And even more so, you will feel like you want to commit to this person immediately, because you will kind of not be able to help to yourself, but to start planning, your life with this person. You're not gonna be able to help yourself here whatsoever. That's how magnificent this person is actually going to be. And I am indeed talking about somebody really, really special. And for those of you Gemininis who are single and not ready to have a relationship, or if you're single and don't want to have a relationship, I have, again, this is my new thing that I'm talking about. So if you're single and don't want any relationship, which is absolutely fine whatsoever, you are gonna be at around the 14th of August. For those of you who are single and don't want relationship, or at around the 14th of August, this challenge, an ongoing challenge in your life, is gonna be highlighted. At around the 14th of August, there is an ongoing challenge in your life going to be highlighted. And you will realize that you are going to need to make a really important decision. Okay, and this decision that you're gonna make, my gorgeous Geminini, it's gonna be like kind of like, oh my God, it's really a lot to do with you and making things so much more practical again in your life. This decision that you're gonna make, my gorgeous Geminini, when it comes to this challenge, it's not going to it's not going, you're not going to see the results exactly the same day, the same night, the next morning. You're going to need to wait at around 14 days. at around 14 days to actually have the outcome of this. The moment in time you make this decision, there is something you're going to do, there is a certain step you're going to make. Okay, you will wait 14 days will pass, 1 4, and then you are going to have a mind blowing news. A mind blowing news. Something very, very successful. It's going to happen out of all this huge achievement. Not only this challenge, it's going to come to an end, but something really successful is going to happen. This is going to become an enormous, enormous part of your life. This is to do with things you've been waiting for a really long time. But most importantly, you will know that, oh my God, there is such an ultimate change after that moment in time right ahead of you. Wow. So now, my gorgeous Geminini, I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards if I find them. I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards, my gorgeous Gemininitus. Gemininitus, oh, here. Okay, wait. Just a second, my gorgeous Geminini. I don't know who did I say to wait to my spiritus. Spiritus. Like this, my gorgeous Geminini. Let's just see what your tarot card of the month is going to be. Let's just see what your tarot card of the month is going to be. Let's just see. Well, there you go. You see, I'm not surprised really, Two of Swords, you see, because it is a lot to do with you like really being so indecisive. This clearly signifies the fact, my gorgeous Geminini, that you are going to have this absolutely huge indecisive moment. And when it comes to this indecisive moment, look, what is really important? Look, this is completely different to everything that I've said so far. This is a little tarot card in its own. At around mid-August, you're going to find yourself being extremely indecisive. Whether you're going to, because something is going to give you amazing idea at around mid-August. You are going to have an amazing idea about starting something, about starting the process of bringing something into your life. Okay, but you are gonna feel so indecisive, and then you are going to have this amazing idea, incredible idea. You will feel deep in your soul that this is what you should do. So to make it simple, not that you need it simple, but at around mid-August, you will find yourself being so indecisive about bringing something into your life. And then at this moment of indecisiveness is going to be crazy. You are going to have this idea and you will feel it deep in your soul that this is something you should do. Not only this is going to be so successful for you, but you are healing and ascending yet again on the next level of your spiritual journey. It's to do with your personal evolution, and that's all what this life is all about. Okay, my gorgeous Geminini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they are gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but you know, this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, you know, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. You know, it helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, you know, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, you know, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, you know, I only have, you know, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, you know, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it, and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's gonna be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is gonna come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, you know, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's gonna be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is gonna come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's gonna be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is gonna come up that way as well. Again, I've got something different today, my gorgeous people. This beautiful sterling silver ball necklace. Look at how gorgeous this is. Sterling silver, okay, ball necklace. And basically, it's like a little balls, from the beginning right to the end, because I've just kind of like heard about, people selling ball necklaces, sterling silver ball necklaces, and they only have like a certain amount of balls or something like that. This in its like certain amount of balls, you see, and this in itself, this sterling silver ball necklace is literally made with sterling silver balls, from the beginning right to the end. Look how gorgeous this looks, and it looks absolutely wonderful when you put this around your neck. This sterling silver gorgeous ball necklace is 18 inches long, okay? It's 18 inches long, which is like, kind of like a standard size, for necklaces and chains, because they kind of are really, just sit in such a beautiful way around our neck. It's not too long and it's not too short. It's just perfect to make a statement. Look at this gorgeous sterling silver necklace, my gorgeous people. This is another thing I'm so excited about because I find this so beautiful myself. So when I find something so beautiful, I know people are gonna find this beautiful as well. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay? Absolutely stunning. And the link to buy this gorgeous necklace, it's going to be in the description below, or you can find it pinned on top of the comments, on top of the comment section, okay? Or you will see the link right above me in one of the corners, one of the two corners above me. You will be able to click on, and this link is going to show up. Or you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will be able to see one of the two latest products in my store are gonna be these two that I'm advertising right now.